I don't even know what time it is as I'm starting to film this. It's the middle of the night. I'm in a neighborhood of Los Angeles, having a really hard time getting a full night's sleep. The reason why is because whenever it gets to morning time, I'm going shopping for my first van. Over 2.5 years, I've lived in this beautiful little car, my little Volkswagen Golf. I'm definitely ready to upgrade. I'm definitely ready to be able to stand up inside, actually. So I just wanted to share, because tomorrow I'm going to take you with me to the dealership. I've never bought a vehicle like this before. This will be a purchase of probably over $30,000, which is by far the biggest purchase I've ever made in my life. And hopefully we can make it happen. So I'll see you in the morning whenever I stop having crazy dreams and waking up, but here we go. Okay, so check it out. The place that I'm gonna go buy the van from, hopefully, Shop for Vans at, opens in about 10 minutes. It's just right there. And to do that, I want to make sure I'm in a pretty good state before we get started. So I'm just pulling out some band work in a parking lot, in a little tractor parking lot over here. And we gotta get some work in, get in a good state, and we'll be ready to go buy it. All right, that's 10 o'clock. Let's go see if I can buy a van. So this is the first van we're looking at right here. It's a 2020 Ram Promaster 1500. All right, I can take it for a test drive. We're all good? Okay, man. Awesome. I'll hop in. So I've never done this before. I've never bought a car before. It's my first time ever. They're just giving me the keys basically to this car and saying go for a test drive, have a good time. So we're gonna see what this is like, and one thing I'll notice right away is that if you sit so high compared to my car, so this is kind of weird for me to be in this. I'm gonna try to set up the camera so you can come with me on a little test drive here and see what we think. First test drive in the books, no crashes, nothing like that, and I'll tell you what, it feels pretty darn good, like really good. Like that kind of feels like my van, but we got at least one more to test drive first, so don't speak too soon. So because this is the first time I'm ever driving a vehicle before, ever test driving, ever looking to actually buy one today, the idea is to put about $15,000 down and get the van for about $31,000 to $35,000, somewhere in there. Well, I want to be able to trade in my car, hopefully get $5,000 to $7,000 off, be able to make a good deal. So the guy just stopped me, one of the other patrons that's actually shopping for vehicles, stopped me in the parking lot and said, man, listen to me, whenever you go to shop for a car, you ask for like 5,000 below what they're asking for, okay? And then you go trade in, and you don't need to have all this gap insurance and all this stuff they're trying to try to sell you on. It's only 200 bucks, it's not 800 bucks. So I got like a master class from this guy that was in the parking lot, this old Mexican dude. So we're gonna see how true that is. So we're gonna go in and I'll film the whole thing as we go through the negotiation process and just see if we can make a deal today, because if we can, I mean, $31,000 is a really good price already. So let's hope. Come on, baby. All right, so this van that he is jump starting behind me is going to be the second van that we test drive today. This is another 1500, essentially the same mileage, essentially the same price. Reason I want to test drive is just really to compare the sound of the engines between both of them. Also, this van has a little bit better tires on it, so I wouldn't have to replace those so soon. So we're going to see, but the battery's dead on it, right? So we're going to find out what it's all about. Also, just went in, checked the trade-in value for my car. We're only looking at about $3,000 that they want to give me for the trade-in for my car. So I'll have to think about it and put together a little bit of offer of my own as we put this all as we sit down and start talking and negotiating. I've never done that before for a car, so I think it'll be super fun. I've been in the sales industry for a long time, so I can't imagine that it's going to be an unpleasant experience. So stoked. Let's go! And now we're all ready to go for a second test drive. All right, so this is inside the second van. What I can tell you already is this one's a little bit more beat up. The door feels better on this, actually, which is nice. So that is certainly something to consider. This one, it does have a broken mirror on it, though. And when you come to the back here, Yeah, I can't, it's hard to tell which one's gonna be the one I want just yet. But this one's a little bit dirtier, better tires. Let's go take it for a test drive and see what we think. We're on the road now, we're driving a bit. You can see where we are. Listen to that. You hear that right on the back, right away? I don't know what that is. That might just be something on the tire or something, but that's why you test drive two vans, because I'm already listening to that noise behind me, and I'm like, that does not sound right. That might be something that needs to be fixed. Also, this one doesn't have windshield washer fluid. I kind of like the feel of it for sure, but that sound is not good. Just because that sound, oh my gosh, man, look at that, the rim's broken on it. I guess it's not the rim, it's just the plastic stuff inside. But there's some noise. I just wanted to hop out and show you real quick, see if I could find out what was wrong, but it smells bad. Like there's something weird going on here with this. Other van for sure. Even though this one has really good tires on it, which is kind of a shame. Maybe they'll give me these tires if we talk to them nice enough. Well, let's go see the other van again, and now we'll start the negotiation process. You get to come with me. What do you need for me to get started? I have proof of address here. I have finance paperwork here.
So this is going to get me just started to put your information in the computer. Since you would be driving the van home, we would need to collect sales tax here, because you wouldn't pay sales tax when you got home, but then you don't have sales tax. So you will be paying sales tax for for a vehicle when you buy it in California, $50,000.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, talk me through pricing and things, and we can figure that out.
Okay. So the total out the door is $34,474.
And then with the trade-in, which he said was going to be about $3,000, right?
Mm-hmm. With the trade-in.
So we're looking at $31,000.
$31,000, yeah, $31,474.
Okay. Could we get it down to $30,000 somehow, flat?
30,000?
Yeah.
For that much, I do need to call him and see, or ask him. He's just in the other office, but I will ask him. So I can't really go down on the price on this.
You can't? So total price is still 32, say, if we're again?
Yeah, 31 for...
Hey, welcome back.
As much as we could, but we really can't go any lower.
So tell me what would be with the trade-in?
With the trade-in, it goes down to $31,474 after the trade-in.
Could you give me $4,400 for the trade-in? Right now you're saying $3,000 for the trade-in, so
$3,000 for the trade-in.
Yeah.
That I can't change. I can't go down $1,400 in either direction is not possible.
It's not possible?
It's not possible.
Can you give me any more for the trade-in then? Would it be possible, or do you want to see the car, or should we?
I might be able to come down the $474 and just we could do 31 out the door.
31 out the door?
After trade.
I'll shake on that. Let's do it. All right.
All right, perfect.
Mm-hmm. Right after shaking on it, I found out that the financing I had been pre-qualified for was not accepted at this dealership, and that meant I had to walk out without the van. Well, we tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. All right.
Back to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My gosh, man. So I just went through that whole process with you guys, and this is what is maybe important to learn about buying a car, is it doesn't always work out the first time, and it's okay. So it's like, dang it, dude. That was the van. It wasn't the van. There's a lot of other Ram Promasters out there that'll probably fit me even better than that one. So I guess we're off to Nevada, and we're gonna try to buy another one. I'll take you with me on that too. Here we go. Here we go, buying a car part 2. This is Las Vegas, Newport Motors. Long ways away from where I was shopping for the last one, but wanted to still bring you on the journey. We're gonna schedule another test drive today, and we'll see. Let's hope so. Drove 4.5 hours to find this thing today. So this is the vehicle we're looking at for day 2. Ram 2018 Promaster, going for about $33,000, I think. We're gonna need some new tires on it pretty soon. But it's got 2 sliding doors and a spare tire. And he just got the keys. Let's look inside. Man, so we're here shopping this van right now. I just took it for a drive. And this is pretty... This is like kind of amazing to just sit here and think about that I might leave this dealership with this van after driving it. It's working great. And this is like a serious level up. It's kind of scary. But I think this might be the one if we can make a deal. It's gonna be a lot of nights sitting right here. And just imagine Teton National Park right there. Let's go. Let's go see if we can make a deal. I'll see you inside. Good to be here for the first time. I drove up from Palm Desert today for this, so very excited. He just left. It's kind of intense. He's asking a lot of questions. It's crazy.
Let me see.
Walk me through it. What are you thinking?
It's okay. When everybody comes, the 31,525 plus 1295 dealer prep fee, we charge 31,525 plus 1295. This was the price I'm supposed to charge you.
Okay. What are the state and local taxes? Because I'm a Montana resident right now.
The
But I
taxes,
still have to pay taxes.
Those sales tax in Montana.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So,
My bad. I'm sorry about
You're
that.
good, dude. Appreciate that.
okay, so there you go. We're gonna give you
That's
the
what
templates.
we're looking
and,
for, man.
It's simple.
Okay. So then total one, so I'll get a loan for 18. That's a deal I think I can shake on, man. 32,179.
Okay. All right, buddy. You save
Man.
some money. I will. You know, I'm thinking to move to Montana. Don't pay no taxes.
We don't have very many people. I'm the new owner of this Ram Promaster, man. Yes! That was the longest process ever. I hope you got to see some of it in the footage I got. I had to call my insurance and go through all these hoops and prove that I'm this person. I was like, man, I got money. I can buy a van now. And I was like, nope. You got to fill out all this freaking paperwork to figure out how to buy a van. So now I'm going to unload all the stuff out of the car. This is my home for the last 2.5 years, and I'm going to go spend my first night in this van. So I'll catch up with you as soon as we got that done. We're also going to see how much it costs to fill up, which is going to be significantly more than my van. But we did it, baby. We did it. I'll catch up with you in a bit. GoPros aren't very good in the dark, so I'm going to have to show you the rest tomorrow morning. But I just drove 4 hours from Las Vegas down to Desert Hot Springs because for some reason I'm going to play a golf tournament tomorrow after driving for 10 hours and buying a van. I don't know, but I'll show you the van tomorrow. Thing's awesome, and it's like the best sleeping situation I've had in 2.5 years where I can actually lay all the way down. I can't wait to show you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. From Desert Hot Springs. It's 6 a.m. You might be wondering, Jake, why are you up so early? You just drove through the entire night. It's because sleeping in the van is way colder than sleeping in the car. I was not prepared for this, but it makes sense. So let me give you a tour. This is the Ram 1500 Promaster, and it is gorgeous, like everything I've ever wanted and more. Just the absolute best vehicle. So this was my little bed last night that I slept in. As you can look around, there's no insulation. The car has some insulation, right? It's not just metal and sleep on it. I slept on this blanket last night, and this thing just absorbed the cold, like, oh, the whole night. So I'm gonna have to get probably like 2 or 3 more blankets to really stay warm, especially as I go up to Montana to get the registration for this. But I just gotta show you and be so proud of the new Ram 1500. This is it. God, I did good, didn't I? Thank you for joining me on this YouTube video. We're gonna finish it there. I'll leave you with a little teaser though before we end out. Is the big reason I wanted to get this van by the end of 2023 is because I'm starting a new YouTube series called The Greatest Small Towns in America, where I'm going to be on a mission to find all the greatest small towns in the country, filming one-day YouTube videos in places from Stowe, Vermont to Morro Bay, California, and probably 2 days from now I'm starting with the first video on it in Joshua Tree, California. Super stoked to share that with you. It's going to be super fun, and now that I have a van, it's just going to be that much better. So make sure to subscribe, like the video if you're going to enjoy coming on the adventures with me and the van that I still got to find a name for. So drop your suggestions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay wild, be free, get outside.